the Tang dynasty made many accomplishments in its time period, but one major achievement to focus on was the effect that urbanization had on the empire. The industrialization of eastern China during the Tang dynasty resulted in the creation of many useful inventions which increased agricultural production, the wide trade of iron and steel, urban revival, and the practice of Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism. For example, the improvement of irrigation by creating wells and other systems led to more crops raised over a larger area, which meant greater profit for a poorer farmer. Farmers also used terrace farming to use all of the land on their property to make a higher profit on crops. This demonstrates key concepts 3.31a because many inventions or innovations were used to industrialize agriculture and make it more profitable. One achievement of the Tang dynasty was its trade of iron, steel, and porcelain. One of the most important parts of the Tang's inventions were that they made use of iron and steel. For example, in making a wine server, a hydraulic pump was put in an iron casing and bucket to pump the wine out of the bucket and into the glass of wine. One of the greatest inventions, however, was porcelain. It was one of the major products exported in China for its many uses, mostly as a glue. Yet another accomplishment in the history of the Tang dynasty was its ability to peacefully converge cultures, provide an easy method of transportation, and keep political power in the rising of major Chinese cities. One of these cities, Chang'an, was not only the largest city in China during the Tang dynasty, but also the largest city in the world. The enormous city was able to function as large as it was due in part to how it was run. The last major achievement of the Tang dynasty was how it managed to sustain three different, widely known and respected philosophies. Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism were spread across China, replacing older religions before them. Most of the religions before the three teachings were mostly worshipping ancestors and nature gods. After these philosophies came through, the whole mindset of the Chinese people were changed. Here's a small quiz to test how much you know about the Tang dynasty's achievements. Which type of agricultural practices were adopted by the Tang? Terrace farming and underground irrigation. What was the largest city under the Tang? Chang'an. Which of the following was an invention created by the Tang? Air conditioning, gunpowder, and natural gas cylinders. The Tang were proficient in the studies of philosophy. Here are all of the sources used in the creation of this video.